There is a cloud hanging over a number of school bus services around New Zealand, with some communities likely to lose their school bus altogether.
In Pōkeno, south of Auckland, hundreds of students rely on the school bus each day to get to Tuakau College, more than 10 kilometres away. And angry parents have told Karen Rutherford the Ministry of Education is breaking its own rules by pulling funding for their service.
Day one back to school for Tuakau College, but for MJ Holroyd and almost 300 of his peers living in the satellite town of Pōkeno, getting to school's about to become a whole lot tougher. They're about to lose their school bus service.
We've got the Prime Minister who's telling us that parents need to take ownership of getting their kids to school or making sure that their kids are going to school. Well, we want to, you're just not giving us the ability to do it.
After a review by the Ministry of Education, school bus funding for this region will drop in April by $150,000, and the buses for these children will stop.
It's just crazy, very frustrating and quite scary for a lot of people.
The Ministry of Education has told us to be eligible for school bus funding, a student must attend their nearest school. For Pōkeno students, this is. That school must be 4.8 kilometres away or more. In this case, it's 10, and there must be no suitable public transport alternative.
Based on their own criteria, we don't have a public suitable transport option, but they keep telling us that we do.
The Regional Council, which jointly funds that public bus with the New Zealand Transport Agency, Waka Kotahi, has admitted to Newshub its once-an-hour service will be unable to get all of Pōkeno's children to school on time.
If we have these 200 kids who are all trying to get on a bus and only 50 of them can get on, who gets first dibs?
Using the public bus too will cost up to $400 a year per child, and the council's revealed that public bus service is only a trial to be reviewed in May.
Beyond May, well, we're going to make kids walk 12 k's to get to school along a country road that's got no footpath. I mean, what else can we do really? It's just going to be crazy.
Officials are recommending parents carpool, but with some like the Holroyds working up to 2 hours away, that's a no-go. The Ministry of Education says it reviews school bus services around New Zealand every year, and that can mean new routes or terminated routes to reflect the changing locations of eligible students. And from May, that'll mean hundreds of kids here cramming in with commuters on the one bus that comes through an hour.
You don't know who's going to be on the bus.
That's if your child can even make it on board, with the council saying more buses an hour are unlikely under its current funding model.
Well, Karen joins us now with more on this. Karen, there have been some late developments in this story. What can you tell us?
Yes, Sam, the Education Minister, Erica Stanford, didn't want to be drawn into this debate on school buses today, but what we can tell you is that Waka Kotahi, the New Zealand Transport Agency, which jointly funds public buses in this region with the Regional Council, they have just told us that they will commit to funding a public bus service for the Tuakau Pōkeno communities right through until April 2026. So that does bring certainty for parents and students who will lose that school bus service come April. But here's the clincher. At the moment, they've got access to 4 school buses every morning and afternoon. But come May, when the public service does continue and pick up, they will only be able to access 1 public bus per hour. And parents fear there will still be a lot of children left on the side of the road.
Not ideal. Karen, thank you for that update.